Go ahead.
Thank you. I have two questions. One on Sudan. You just released a statement on the talks that will be held in Switzerland next month. Why did the U.S. move the talks from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia to Switzerland? And what do you expect from these talks?
So first of all, I wouldn't frame it as the United States. These are talks that we hope will take place, that will be co-hosted by the United States, the government of Switzerland, and Saudi Arabia. And the goal of these talks is to build on the work that has already taken place in Jeddah and to try to move them to the next phase. We continue to believe there is no military solution to the conflict in Sudan, and we believe that convening these national ceasefire talks and making clear that they are backed by key international stakeholders is the only way to end the conflict in Sudan, to prevent the famine that exists there now from spreading, and to create space to restore the civilian political process. So we hope that the SAF and RSF will accept this invitation that we've extended to them. And as I said, it is not just from us, it's from the government of Switzerland, the government of Saudi Arabia, and I would note that these talks, should they go forward, will be joined by observers from the African Union, Egypt, the United Arab Emirates, and the United Nations.
Did you receive any response from the Sudanese
The
parties?
invitation just went today, so we have not yet, but we're certainly hopeful that they will accept. We think it's important that they use this opportunity to negotiate a ceasefire, to stop this horrific conflict and help ensure humanitarian access gets to the Sudanese people who need it.
And on Iran, the Iranian president has said today that Iran stands ready for all negotiations on nuclear program. What's your reaction?
So we have long made clear that we support diplomacy. We see that as the chief route to dealing with Iran's nuclear program. But we're a long way from that right now, especially when you see the steps that Iran has taken to flagrantly flout the requirements of the IAEA. And so we would hope that as a first step, Iran would come back in compliance with the demands of the IAEA that they have been, as I said, flouting here today.
Does it mean
that
you're not ready for talks with the new president?
So let me back up and say, while we certainly saw the comments from the new president, I do think it is important to remember that ultimately these decisions are decisions that are made by the supreme leader, and we have not made any assessment that Iran is yet changing its overall strategic approach to these issues.
And finally, on this, that means you're waiting to hear from Khamenei, not from the president?
I don't have anything to add beyond what I just said on that.